God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene. I have a few things to share with you all. Everyone at this point in time is a Christian content creator. Sorry, this book is giving me OCD. Probably is sharing their Bible reading plans for 2024, which I've mentioned some things, but then I ran across some things. I watched a few videos and I'm trying to make sure I'm making a sound decision, like what I can do. But I'm learning some things about myself that will probably help the process. But anyway, I don't know if y'all ever heard me say this, but every once in a while, I do tune in to Kanoe Gibson. She has the YouTube channel where she went through the Bible this year, and she's planning on doing it again chronologically. Now, interesting enough, or with the Lord's blessing and provision, one of my subscribers sent this in to me. So I'm just like, okay. The same thing with, I don't know if y'all remember, I think it was last year at the beginning of this year, where I felt like God wanted me to take my time and go through the word and share it. And then one of my subscribers had blessed me with this around that same time. And it was just like, okay, Lord, I hear you. I hear you. You provided what I need and you gave me a task to do. And I kind of feel the same way about this too. Now, honestly, just thinking about it, because y'all know I have the Study Christ channel where I'm going through the Bible and I'm in Genesis and we're at the end of Genesis, and I just been kind of going at my own pace, not rushing or anything. And definitely have been a little relaxed with it because I kind of make things harder than what it was. Like, I'm like, look, I'm just reading through the chapter, sharing my thoughts, making a little note with my note system, nothing too drastic. But I guess my fear was that if my videos were to be longer, I would have less people joining me. But at the end of the day, I've concluded that if somebody wants to do something, they're going to do it. Whether it's a 10-minute video, a 30-minute video, or an hour-minute video. But I don't want to conflict the two scenarios, right? Like, I want to keep Study Christ how it is, my other channel, like nice and slow and steady for the slow learner, the one that can't focus, the one that takes a little while to... Sorry, y'all, I'm sitting here noticing that somebody dinged up my mirror. But anyway. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, Lord, be with me, because I definitely don't want to make no error mistakes. But one thing that did came to me, because I'm like, Lord, how in the world am I going to be able to do this and do this effectively? And what came to me was relative studying and accountability. Like, you already know what you're going to do. You already know what you need to do, so do it. But also, if I'm reading in multiple places of different Bibles, I'm least likely to stay focused and consistent because I'm all over the place. So the goal going into 2024 is to keep things relevant. Like, if I'm going through Genesis, my worksheets, my workbooks, my additional reading, that all needs to be Old Testament related or Genesis related, and help me that way. That way I am consistently getting the information concerning that particular book of the Bible to help me stay where I'm at. I'm going to see how it goes. And I also know that I tend to have a desire to kind of branch outward. So I'm like, Lord, how do I handle that? So I started back reading. Many of you should have caught my vlog before this video where I showed you guys all the books that I'm currently reading. So whenever I feel like a desire to step outside of the norm, take a break, I'm going to grab a book. And so far, that has been really helpful. I do have, but I had 3. Did I have these 2 books? Almost like I had 3. 3 books that I picked up from the thrift store. It may have been only 2. Probably so. Who knows? Possibly, yeah. It seemed like it was 3 though. But I even picked up a book that I have no idea what it's about. The Remedy for Love. Hopefully it's not too out there, because then I come back and tell y'all that I put the book down. But, you know, I just took a risk and took a chance and seen it in the thrift store. And this book here, which I'm really excited, eager about, The Peacemaker, Revised and Updated, A Biblical Guide to Resolve Personal Conflict. Definitely want to talk about this. This one will probably get talked about and used the most on my Cozy Faith channel, because I really want to talk about relations and people and how we conduct ourselves as Christian women. So a lot of that will probably be on that particular channel. But that's another thing too, like really want to invest into my ministries that God has given me, spend my money wisely, and to be an example, because I can't be out here spending unnecessarily or engaging in unnecessary wants and desires when God gave me a lot to focus on, a lot to do that would definitely occupy me, and has given me great subscribers that said, hey, I'm going to bless you. I thank God for this. It's my favorite color. It's my favorite style. What's not to love? So yeah, either you're going to see me heavy in the community of Kanoe. I believe she just renamed her ministry to Heart Dive, and I love it. I love it. I think God truly, when God makes a ministry unique and catered to that person and their audience. Like, I just love it when that name sticks. Like, I remember talking to Annie about her name, like Faithfully Bound. Like, that's a God-given name, if I do say so myself. Like, I encourage you that if you felt iffy about your name, or your name just was put together for a specific time, I encourage you to, you know, seek God even about that too. Like, Lord, what is the name of this ministry? Like, what is the name that is going to inform people or get people involved? And not to say that it's all in a name, but it makes it that much unique when you see the names given, and it's so unique and it's one of a kind, and it's not like anything else. Like, that's a blessing. But anywho, I'm praying for all my YouTubers out there, because it's hard. It's hard to stay consistent. It's hard to handle your task at hand. This is no cakewalk. I know you guys get to see the well put together videos and the well put together messages and stuff, but it gets hard. It gets complicated sometimes. It gets confusing. And sometimes we get weary, and sometimes we get tired, but I thank God for his strength and his grace and his mercy. So, of course, pray for all YouTubers. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all pray for me. But yeah, so I seen on one of her videos about what she's planning on doing for this year. It was a free printable, so I already printed out. And of course, when I go through, I'm going to highlight off what I read. And like I said, the goal is to read and study along with her. Even if I don't do my own thing, because I'm like, Lord, what you want me to do? But it just seems like either I'm supposed to definitely do this, whether I'm doing it with somebody, or definitely do this myself. So y'all stay tuned for that. What else can I share with y'all? Like I said, I invested in some new resources. There's so much I want to talk to y'all about. But obviously I'm trying to keep it related to this video. Let's see here. And I already got, and like I said, God always provides, because I got a chronological Bible. And just like when it was time for me to study God's word deeper, God provided. And then I have my Jesus Bible that I bought offline that was perfect for the Study Christ channel. I'm still sort of kind of like, because I'm trying to make sure I'm not doing too much, but I definitely don't want to do too little, because I want to keep things relevant, and I don't want to cross things up. So I have a Bible for each particular purpose and function, and I'm trying my best to have discipline myself, not to go out here and buy it and everything. But like I said, God has kind of provided, well, not kind of, he has provided in completeness what exactly is needed. So the thing with my family channel, I'm like, Lord, is there a Bible here that's supposed to be for that only, because it makes sense to keep things organized and structured so that I won't be grabbing and pulling this Bible off the desk, on and off the desk. That's what's happened in the past, and it's a bit of a distraction for me. I need to have something a little more concrete and solid than that. And so far, things are working better already, where I'm reading this per day, which I gotta read today's, think about it. I read today's message, the 19th, and then I'll probably go do that right now. I've been reading my books that I got from the library, and making notes and just keeping things nice and organized. So yeah, I think that's it. All I gotta share, y'all. I know we are going through Proverbs, and honestly, I don't know where or what is supposed to happen with that. Like, a part of me wants to finish that. Obviously, I don't want to just leave it hanging, even if it's a really slow pace. I kind of, what's bittersweet is, it seems like to me, God is definitely having me like just read and take my time to take the word in and not be so distracted with word study and things like that, in completeness, like kind of separated, like put this over here, but this time is for this. And it's a little hard to kind of adjust to that, because my hands want to be busy. My hand want to highlight, want to color, want to circle, want to mark. But we don't want to neglect just consuming God's word, like just filling yourself with it without the distractions. Like, I recommend everybody, like if you are a studious Bible study student like I am, I encourage you to take a day where you put the highlighters down, you put the markers down, you put the pens down, and you just read. Just you, God, and his word. No distractions. And so yeah, that's it for this particular video today, I think. I would love to hear from you all. Are you guys on board on whatever study I'm doing? Are you following on with someone else? Let me know in the comment section. Or did you create your own? That's another thing, because a lot of people are creating their own. Tell me what you guys plan on doing for 2024. Are you heavily involved in a study that's going to roll over into the new year? I want to hear about that too. So yeah, all ideas and conclusions and thoughts and processes are welcome here. But yeah, please check out her channel, by the way, if you don't know who I'm talking about. Heart Dive. Like I said, she took this time in this year and she read through the Bible, 365 reading plan. Currently, I'm trying to think. I think currently I wonder if she's doing a chronological plan currently and just redoing it. Because like I said, I watched a few videos, but I wasn't consistent at all. But when I felt like I needed to just hear God's word and stuff, I turned into her. Very wise woman. Love her attitude towards God's word. Make that be something you look into too, like going into the new year, that you pay attention to, you know, who you're listening to and how much time you're giving to who and what. Because trust me, I get it. It's so easy to want to follow the fun, bubbly stuff and get all excited and get all girly and stuff, but don't neglect substance. And that's what I kind of did this past year. Like, I neglected substance, like something more than milk, you know, which I found a few. Like I said, I like canoe. There's a woman named Wendy. I do have a device here. Let me look up right quick. I can't talk. And she has started a ministry on Facebook called The Kitchen Table, but her name is Wendy Bender Inspired Ministries. And I listen to her a lot. Excuse my phone, I know it's dirty and stuff, but I listen to her a whole lot. And she's very solid and she's very wise. And I truly feel like she is the mature woman speaking to me, the younger woman. And I thank God for her. And right here lately, which I always do, and I told y'all that I tend to, every now and again, I type in Christian YouTube or Christian women ministry to see what new people popped up, and I invest. Like, I share, I subscribe, after listening to them, of course, because, whether we want to admit to it or not, everybody isn't doing the Lord's work. Everybody wasn't chosen for whatever they're trying to do, and a lot of people are immature in faith, so they're not all together there in what they believe and, you know, how to carry themselves and this, that, and the third. Like, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with subscribing and following those people too, but you have to know your conviction and stuff. Like, if you know you feel strongly about a woman with a cut low blouse, then you know you probably won't be able to watch her. Like, it will always bother you that that's going on. I know for me, I can't do it. I tried. There was somebody that I saw, they started a ministry and they were fresh with it. Like, I found God, and they were still dressing how they were. And I'm reading, and I'm thinking, hey, it's just me. I'm tripping. Like, okay, Lord, strengthen me so I can listen to what she's saying. But then I go into the comments and everybody's saying the same thing. Like, hey, I know you're new. I don't mean no harm. I'm saying this with love. You probably got men and women watching, or women who have fallen for the same sex, and you don't want to be a hindrance, you know, just wisdom. And I want to believe that she changed whatever, but I don't know. I haven't watched her in quite some time. But there's a way to tell people stuff. Obviously, I say privately is best, although I know when it comes to modesty, it's not always received. Like, some people take offense to it immediately. Some people hold on to it for a long time. It's a very hard thing. But you know your conviction. Like, someone may borderline swear or curse, and that may bother you. I don't really care for that either, but it's not one of those things where I feel like I can't watch you at all. But, you know, as I was told when I was younger, you know what you're trying to say. And to me, that's like borderline profanity. Like, you know what you meant. Like, you still meant the bad word. You just got a softer way of saying, you know, stuff like that. I know different personalities and stuff. You know, you got people who are bubbly and loud. That may bother you. You may can't get down with that. You may want the more softer tone, quieter person, or the more subtle person. Or you may say, hey, that's too boring. Or you don't like the monotone. You want the extravagant things. But make sure the goal is, okay, is this person continuously pointing to Jesus? Am I learning from them? Am I part of this fellowship? Like, do I feel like I'm here and not just a number? There's so much I can go on and on about, but yeah, let me just start right there. I won't make no long videos. But yeah, that's a little bit about what I plan on doing going to the new year. Like I said, I want to hear from y'all. And yeah, so I'm going to go put my stuff up. Love you all. God bless. Take care. Bye.